Welcome back to more Kitaria Fables, everybody. So I'm at 25,000 money, and I got my pearl as well, my extra pearl. We're gonna go ahead and remove this greatsword because we are beginning this episode with another sword upgrade. We are going into the holy sword from the greatsword. So in terms of damage, 238 to 380, which is roughly a 104, actually specifically a 142 attack power increase. Critical damage goes from 25 to 100. So if I get a critical hit, oh my god, the amount of damage I'm doing is insane. And critical chance does actually stay the same, unfortunately. As a reminder, you need the greatsword, 2 sunstone, 2 pearl, and 25,000 money. Here we go. Sunstones can be obtained from the orc warrior guy, the boss in the forest plantation, and pearls can be obtained from the snow monster in the, what's it called? East Karst Hills. That's right. Okay. So in terms of quest, there really is only one more that we have available for us right now, and that's actually by going over to East Karst Hill, so we can go beyond the village area there into the Icy Mountain section. Awesome. Looking forward to it. Alright, so we're going up, and then we gotta go up again, and then we gotta go to the left in the cave. Oh my god, it'll take a while, but this holy sword should make things a lot easier, in my opinion. I think it's gonna... Okay, here, let's compare. Oh my god, I just got 912. Here, I'll just take that item, sure. Okay, well, that was a crit. 912 for a crit. About 380 per hit. Okay. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's go. Wow, I can't believe we actually managed to get this sword finally. Like, it took so long to try to get that coin pouch item. I just couldn't figure it out. I seriously couldn't do it. Alright, then we're gonna pass these ice golems here, because our goal is to make it up there to the top. So we just go like this, but around, and then left on the bridge, and that will take us directly to the next cave. Let's do it. So I don't know how long this is going to be. No idea whatsoever, but I'm assuming it shouldn't be too crazy, right? I mean, the last one was actually, what the heck? This ominous feeling. I can't get used to it. Be careful, Nyan. So, funny enough, I don't actually have a bronze key. I have gold keys. But not a bronze key. Oh, wonderful. So I'm going to have to actually keep that in mind. Here's some more Fluffus enemies. Now they get 3-shotted. Here's a... Oh my god. Wait, why is there an enemy? Oh, I guess I gotta kill all the enemies. So it's an enemy that spawned right behind me. Literally behind me. Dark gooey. Don't even drop anything. What the heck? What was that? A snowflake. Yeah, so there's a bronze chest over there that we cannot open. There's also a silver chest here that we also cannot open. I mean, if there's gold chests, we can open those. Okay. Give me this. Crystal Guardian. Oh boy. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to defeat that guy, but let me clear out all the other monsters first. That way they don't bother me when I'm trying to fight this guy here. Because yeah, it is docile, it's not actually attacking me until I hit it first. Okay, let me just clear out everything in this room first before I take on that. Okay, then there's the exit. And there's more stuff down here. There's a gold one. Sure. We'll open that. 5 copper ingot, that's such a ripoff. That's such a ripoff. Oh my god. Alright, well, here we go. I don't know how this is going to go, but we got to do our best here. We'll use our ultimate move right now in a bit. This guy actually seems pretty simple. Oh shoot, I'm actually taking the damage because I was standing over it. Okay, so here you gotta wait then. I don't know how long you're actually supposed to wait until the damage doesn't work anymore, but whatever. Oh my god, man. These crits are crazy. Tiara and a silver key. We got a silver key. Okay, okay. Let's go back over here and open his chest right now. So all we're missing here is a bronze. Black dragon wings. Magical penetration plus 15. So that goes on that. That's definitely not worth it. Magic defense plus 30. This one is magic defense plus 20. Burn resistance plus 10. I think I'm gonna go with it. Let's wear this tiara. 10 more magic defense, but we do lose the burn resistance, but I think that's fine actually. Alright, well let's move on. So we are missing a copper chest. Copper, bronze, I use the two interchangeably. I don't know why. Whatever. Okay. Let's go. Okay, well actually it's not just a relic. I thought it was going to be like the other one, where it's just, you know, that first room full of everything and then including a boss, and you just get it. Yeah, so nothing out here, right? Let me just make sure. Nope. Alright, let's keep making our way through. Oh, actually it is right there. What am I talking about? I mean... Alright. I'm not going to examine it yet, though. Another gold one. Well, we can just use it right now. We have a second gold key. Dragon Slayer. Plus 238, 25, 25. That's a cool sword, but we don't need it. Ours is better. More attack, more critical damage. Yeah, 10% or 10 less critical chance, but that's not worth it. A consistent damage output plus their higher critical chance. Not worth it. Just for more critical chance. Alright, and that I believe clears everything in this dungeon. Yeah, it's been completed. Everything except that one copper chest we're gonna have to come back here for later. Alright. My god, my chair is freaking squeaking over here with this armrest. Not sure why. Every time I press on it. Yeah, you hear that? You probably hear that. I think the microphone can capture that. Very slightly. I gotta fix that up and patch it up. Tracking the last relic. Oh, what the heck? Man, watch out! Ha! Are you hurt? You just stole it from me. Uh-oh. Where's the relic? Oh no, they took it. This is so annoying. Let's go after them, Diane, before it's too late. That's the plan. Quest accepted. Who is that? Alright, we gotta go catch up to you. Alright, where did you go? You gotta be here somewhere, right? Where you at? I think he just ended up leaving the dungeon completely. Well, okay. Hey, you thief, wait! Where'd you go? It's you again. Hello, cousin, did you miss me? Give us back the relic. No, you're going to hand over the rest of the relics. Commander Hazel? What's the meaning of this? Give us the remaining relics, soldier. I'm asking you nicely. But, I don't understand. What are you planning to do with them? It causes nothing but harm. We cannot rely on the relic's power. Look at what it does to monsters. Can you imagine the damage it would cause us? Commander? We're using the power to help fight the monsters. If we can pull it off, we can seal the power back into the relics. Nonsense. What do you think our predecessors did in the first calamity? Exactly what you are trying to do now. What did I get? As history will just repeat itself. We shouldn't have used them in the first place. Sooner or later, it will endanger our lives. Commander, please, listen to us. This is the best way to save more people. Magic doesn't have to cause people or anything harm. It depends entirely on the user. Guns don't kill people, people kill people. It's the same as wielding any other power. I'm sorry, soldiers. If I can't talk you out of it, my sword will have to do the talking. Commander? Can't we talk about it a bit more? Hazel, dear, we don't have to. Back off, Jet. Listen, soldiers, we don't have much time. Things are going to get worse. If you still want to talk, try to convince me. Oh, great. We got a battle here. Well. What the freaking hell is that? Okay, I can't actually... Oh, Jesus. I mean, you're doing some weird... A lot of your moves don't actually... Oh my god. Can you actually... Are you supposed to lose? I don't actually know. Hold on. Nope, you're actually supposed to win that battle. Even though you get hit once and you die. That looks like it's going to be the hardest battle in the game. You have to play perfectly or else you will lose immediately. Okay, well... I guess we just gotta go back over there and try it again. I should actually... Well, it doesn't even matter, dude. It doesn't matter if I have 142 or 190. She's gonna one-shot me. I could go in that battle with 1 health, and it's the same difficulty as 190. Alright, battle time again. Trying it a second time. Wait, I just need to... Okay, there we go. God damn it, man. That is ridiculous. Alright, well, let's try it again. Oh my god. This is brutal. So again, if you get one time, if you get hit one time, you are dead immediately. Actually, okay, only the other move. Still though, it's pretty much so what the hell was that? I didn't make you move forward, you stupid... So I think the control stick on my controller is broken, because there's been a couple times where my character actually moved to the right, like alone, but it didn't really matter in those situations, but it does matter in this boss, because if you get hit one time, or I guess 2 times in some of these, you're basically dead, so... You know, this is definitely by far the most difficult freaking battle in the game, like not even close. I gotta keep trying to burn you. It's just very difficult to actually see what the hell is even going on. Like, I wanted to use my ultra move. What was that? Now the game is glitching over here? I was behind you and somehow got hit by the move that you did in the front. Okay, so let me get this straight. A lot of her moves one-shot you, the rest of her moves two-shot you, and the battle is insanely bugged out with garbage hitboxes. Wonderful. Wonderful. Gotta love this game design. Alright, here we go. Oh my god. I have no idea what to do here, to be honest. I didn't even mean to do that! That's my bad. Okay. Well, it actually worked out. You're already half dead, but... Oh my god, that move is so unavoidable. That is insane. I do want to let you all know right now, the other thing that's so stupid is the fact that you always get warped all the way back to your house, and you have to go through a loading screen of it loading when you actually go back in your house, a loading screen when you leave the house, a loading screen when you go from the farm to the village, a loading screen when you go from the teleport here to the East Cars Hills, a loading screen here into the village, and then a loading screen from the village into the other thing. The whole thing takes about roughly 3 minutes. This recording is ridiculous already and how much time I'm actually doing, but I'm cutting every single trip out, and it's so insane. The game has the audacity to do that too. Like, I don't know why they didn't just do some freaking thing, you know, from like a zone away. It's just so stupid that you have to go through the entire freaking thing. It'd be one thing if the game actually was good in loading, but because it has awful loading times, it's just making it significantly worse and a lot more unappealing and unattractive to even play this part of the game. This is so ridiculous. I'm keeping that in there because I have to go on a freaking rant, because that's so ridiculously stupid. Like, it really is dumb. Like, really dumb. I can't even tell you how stupid that is. Just the stupidity of it. God damn it, man. Okay, that move is very glitched, by the way, the hitbox. You saw me get hit by it when I was actually behind. I don't even know what you're doing. All these moves don't even have, like, warning signs, warning indicators at all. Like, I don't know what to expect. That one does. That's like literally the only move that has a warning indicator. Oh my god, dude. No, don't get me. Oh my god, I don't even know when to hit. I don't even know when to hit because I'm gonna freaking die. I'm gonna die. No, 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 no. Go, 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 go. Oh my god. That is so insane. Took me about, like, what, 6 tries to do? Oh my god. And a lot of that was just all those things I was ranting on. Like, what the hell is that? This was just a random spike of difficulty and weird glitches and weird development, too. What the heck? Anyway. Let's see. Stubborn kid, yeah. Like, man, you would think that a move that can one-shot you should have, like, a warning indicator on where it is going to be hitting. But no, they decided to make the most overpowered move in the game also have no warning indicator. What the freaking hell? Sometimes, like, this game is great, but I really don't know what the developers were thinking sometimes. Like, it's just freaking RPG 101, like, rules, you know? And they're just defying these things. It's so weird. As somebody who's played dozens and dozens of RPGs, actually probably hundreds, I don't know. Probably at least 100 in my entire life. Uh-huh. That's true, he does always know what to do. Well, not really, he's all like, get the relics, and that's it. Are you okay, dear? Oh, I'm fine. I lost, even with my cheap-ass moves. And developers helping me. I warned you that magic builders were no joke. You shouldn't be so reckless confronting them like that. Now, what's the plan? I don't know. They should be convinced yet. They don't know what kind of nightmare awaits them. Alright, alright. Let's get you patched up then. You have to take care of yourself before worrying about others. Stop nagging. Would you listen to me this time, dear? Really? Why would I agree to be your guardian? I didn't ask you to. I know, you despised me as soon as you saw me, but I made an agreement with Sir Thunderbun. He asked me to protect the remaining Dubshalane family after your grandfather went missing. Ugh. Get some rest, won't you? I won't bother you any longer. Jet. Yes, dear? I'm sorry, and thank you. It's my duty to protect you, Your Highness, and it's your duty to rest those wounds. Take care. We got Shockwave. We're going to take a look at our skills now, finally, for some upgrades. Possibly. Alright, where do we have to go? Albi's Cottage. Okay, so I'm in Icy Mountain, so I gotta go down and then warp from there. But yeah, we really should take a look at those skills. I guess we'll do it when we go to Say Yalbi. That'd be a good idea. And I'm here in the cottage. Sage, we brought... Huh? Where is he? That's weird, he really leaves his cottage. Maybe he's somewhere nearby. Let's go find him, Diane. Where is the sage? I like how you go through a loading screen to go inside the cottage for a 5-second cutscene, and it's a loading screen to go back out. What the freaking hell? Find Sage Albi. Let's look around the forest or tunnel. Around the forest or tunnel. Like, you do realize there's like 4 freaking... Wait, what do you mean tunnel? Oh, the mountain tunnel? It's pointing to the tunnel. I think it wants us to go over there. Okay, well, we need a warp. So I go through here, it'll take me to the forest plantation. It's not convenient, but I guess I'll have to go that way. Sure, but yeah, so like, again, all these videos are of course being posted before the game officially releases, and I'm just going to let you know as a big heads up, I'm not sure if this thing that I'm going to mention is specific to the Switch version, but I can at least attest for the Switch version that the worst thing about this game by far is the loading. The fact that you have to, you know, like sometimes it loads like that, which was like maybe 3 seconds, and sometimes it takes like almost 10 seconds. It varies a lot, like it really does, and I'm not really sure why. I'll fight this guy. Well, let me beat your friend first here. Look how easy it is to deal with this guy now. Let's burn you. Oh my god, I just annihilated this guy. And I got the copper key! I should actually use that right now, right? I'm gonna go back over there. But yeah, the worst thing is the loading. The game loads every time you zone in and out to a new area, inside a building or outside a building. When you actually, when you die, when you have to sleep, like when you sleep for a new day. Just for, to enter a cutscene, to leave a cutscene. And it's always this stupid Kitaria Fables thing in the bottom right corner that you see, you know, that's loading from left to right. And like, my god, you just start to get over that so much, you know, like you really, really do. It just starts to get super tedious, eventually. Hopefully that's just for the Switch version, and maybe some of you can enjoy the game more if you're playing it on, like, I know that it's also for the latest consoles like PS5 and stuff, so we'll see. Sage, what are you doing here? Oh, it's you. I hadn't heard any news from you. I was beginning to worry. Is everything okay? Well, sort of. We managed to retrieve the relic from Crystal Cave. That's good news. Please hand it over. Yeah, sure. This is great. Thank you so much for your help. With this, I will be able to perform the rite stealing the power away. Please meet me at the cottage tomorrow. What if we actually can't trust this guy? Sage? What is it? We're doing the right thing, aren't we? Of course, this is for the greater good. I suggest you take some rest. You must be exhausted. See you tomorrow. We may not be, like, trusting this guy after all. We'll see, we'll see. So he's saying to, like, meet him tomorrow? Yeah, okay. So that means we gotta go back to Paw Village and, you know, rest up over there. Sure. Why not, why not? Okay, we're back in Thunderbun Farm. Got a cutscene. You! What the hell are you doing here? What are you doing here? Oh my god, we said the same thing pretty much. How do you know where we live? Shh, calm down, cousin. I didn't come to fight. It's just... Cousin, do you understand what we are? What do you mean? You really don't remember how and why you were created? What? What are you talking about? Have you never considered the purpose of your life? My life? Why is my life any different from anyone else's? Hey, you kid, care to explain to this roundish friend of yours, please? You don't know either? Fine, allow me to explain. You and I are... how should I put this? We are a magic wielder's guardian. Payne Thunderbun assigned you to be this kid's guardian. He created us to protect his own family and another family. The Doopschlane family. Commander Hazel. That's right. Hazel is also a magic wielder, but she refuses to master her power. She believes she can protect anyone she loves on her own. She is a fighting prodigy and has worked tirelessly to achieve it. So, Commander Hazel chose to be assigned to Rivero Fortress only to arrest us? You're too fast to judge, cousin. It's true that she has chosen to fight this calamity in her own way, but she never intended to harm anyone innocent. I wasn't lying to you, however. We have the same purpose, you and I, to protect those with the power and let others know that magic can be used for good. Then why did you attack us and try to take the relic? That's... I will let Hazel explain that to you. I have no authority over those decisions. That's the reason why I'm here. I want you to meet with Hazel before things get worse. She's still recovering from her last battle, so you will probably find her in the Rivero Inn. I also want to apologize for my behavior the other day. I did what I did to protect her as her guardian. You all should understand how I feel, right, cousin? I'll get going. I'll leave some of my power to you, cousin. You can use it if you're in a dire situation. Wait. Leanne, we better go meet Commander Hazel. I need an explanation. So, but we also have to go to, Albie. So we got two choices to make. Because Albie does want us to go to the cottage, and now Hazel at the inn. Okay. We're just gonna sleep here, and then we're gonna take a look at our skills before I go and do a cut and meet you at the... probably the cottage. I'll go to the cottage first. Alright, so let's go out here. Got through this loading screen. Okay, spellbook. So storage skills we have Ultimate Slash. Oh my god. That's the crazy one, of course. But we have a lot of other ones. Charge Attack we haven't really been using. Shockwave, unleash a cutting air on enemies forward. 2 blocks, very short cast time. What about this one? Strike at your enemy with 4 frontal thrusts. So it's actually like a... Yeah, so wait a minute, so that was actually 350 the whole time? I didn't actually know that. I don't know if I should be putting these instead. Knock an enemy back with a powerful spinning attack. Maybe I don't even have to do that. Dancing with the sword to create a vortex that damages nearby enemies. Should I try this one? Let's put that to L. Let's try that. What about not using bow? Fire, we only have fireball. Yeah, so these you can only get... Yeah, okay, I see. Sword and bow skills, you can actually find them, but all the 4 elemental skills, you actually have to make them yourself. Okay, so we went back into the cottage and he's not actually here. What the hell? But he literally said to come back here tomorrow into the cottage. And he's not here. Did he not say that? I could have sworn he said that. But I have to look at it in editing, I guess. He said, meet me back in the cottage tomorrow so we can do the next thing. What is going on with this freaking game? Okay, into the Rivero Inn. Hopefully this one actually works. Because the other one, I don't know if it's a bug or something, or if the game is just, I don't even know what the hell's going on. It might be upstairs. We are here, Hazel. Here you are. Jet came to you and talked about that? This place is too crowded, even though there's literally no one else in here. Meet me at a downstream river and what do you mean it's too crowded? The sound of the waterfall will conceal a conversation. See you there, soldiers. We are literally alone in this room, and you have the audacity to say that this place is too crowded. I don't know why, but in this episode, I've seen some freaking terrible game design. Like, oh my god, there's been like 3 or 4 things already, and I'll definitely point them out, you know? Talk to, okay, a downstream river. Jesus, I mean, out of every episode, episode 15, I've definitely noticed a lot of game development flaws. Like, my god. They all just piled up in one episode, huh? Like, I'm pretty sure if you're watching this right now, you're probably like, dude, Shiny, do you hate this game or something? In this episode, I'm gonna say, yes, I hate this game. And the other 14, no, I actually like the game. With the occasional weird thing, you know? It's strange, it's very strange. Alright, well, the river, yeah, downstream river is that way. That's what I figured. So we do have to go that way and just see what Hazel actually wants to tell us. Let's do it. We got a couple minutes left for this video. We are running a bit short on time, but we got this. We got this. I also don't know how much longer this game actually is. Like, I legitimately don't have any idea if I'm close or not. Where the hell are you? Where's... What? Wait, hold on. Did I... Oh my god, dude. Oh, at night. Okay, I didn't read that part. That part was actually on me. I don't know if Hazel actually said it. Well, okay, well, I'll have to wait. Fine. Okay, so we made it back into downstream river here at night. Remember, you gotta zone out and zone back in after 19 o'clock. Hey, why did you choose to become a magical wielder? Did you never consider that the power might consume you? You just believe everything they said? What if the law that the former king established is intended to protect us and let us live longer? Do you think what we've done will bring us despair? I don't know either. I still question the path I've chosen. Has Jet told you my story? No, ma'am. They said it would be better to hear it from you. It's a long story. Back in their academy days, your grandfather and my grandparents were friends. As you know, your grandfather was a magic wielder, and so was my grandmother. The three of them who were there when the first calamity happened. Together with their colleagues at the Royal Academy, they worked hard to find a power that could suppress corrupted monsters. Everything seemed to be working, until the king discovered their plan. Rather than thanking them for their hard work, the king confiscated their research and anything related to magic. The researchers and magic wielders were accused of betraying the kingdom and were arrested. Our grandfathers tried their best to save as many people as they could. My grandmother was arrested. Oh no! It was devastating for my grandfather. He was unable to forgive himself. Payne Thunderbone was also affected by the news. But he kept telling my grandfather that they should live to fight for the greater good. He was sure that the day when magic was accepted by the people would come soon. Eventually, their opinions differed and they parted ways. Payne Thunderbone lived the rest of his life as a farmer in Paw Village, and my grandfather went missing. Until recently, I've discovered some news. You've met him? No, my grandfather doesn't even know I'm here. Perhaps he doesn't even care and views me as just another of the Empire's subjects. But you have met him. We've met your grandfather? Who? Is it Sage Albie? Oh, yep, it is. The Sage. Is Sage Albie your grandfather? Yes. Albinus Dupschling, the person you know as Sage Albie, is my grandfather. But he never told you his real name. What? Why? How? What is the meaning of this, ma'am? I knew that you were a magic wielder as far back as when you were an apprentice in the Royal Guard. I heard it from Payne Thunderbone. He sometimes wrote letters to me to persuade me to be his apprentice. He saw some potential in me and told me I could be a great wielder, even better than him. Of course, he also wanted someone reliable enough to teach his grandchild about magic, just in case he couldn't do it himself. Despite that, he cared about me as if I was his own granddaughter. He felt an obligation to look over me after my grandfather went missing. As for my grandmother, well, I haven't heard of anyone surviving after being arrested by the Empire. Commander, I'm sorry to hear that. May I ask you something? Are you mad at us for working behind your back? Do you perhaps dislike your grandfather? I did, but Payne Thunderbone reminded me that whatever he may have become deep down inside, he was still my grandfather, who loves me very much. Now though, I'm afraid he might do something reckless. That's why I've interrupted your progress collecting the relics. Please, you need to save my grandfather. We can't let the darkness consume him. The darkness? What do you mean? He charged you with collecting the relics, am I correct? The truth is, I'm sorry to say it, you have been deceived. He doesn't intend to seal away the power, but release it and harness it for himself. No, that can't be. You are the manifestation of magic. You of all people should have at least sensed something suspicious about him. What is happening? Oh no, grandfather. Why did it have to be this way? We're too late. He's going to unleash the seal. We must get to the Forgotten Shrine and stop him. Hurry. What the heck? Forgotten Shrine? Go to Forest Sanctuary. The skies have turned red. How can this be? Is this Sage Albie's doing? Did he manage to unleash the relic's true power? We need to follow Commander Hazel quickly. Alright, into the Forest Sanctuary. So, that's actually going to be for next time. Because we are out of time. I don't know if I'm actually going to grind up. I mean, I actually might do it. I might like grind up in between. We'll see. So before I end this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you enjoy the video. I will see you all later. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great day.